So I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up, but it's actually snowing right now. Can you see? Like little snowflakes. Maybe it's from that cloud over there, I don't know. What the heck? Magic snow. All right, you can definitely see it against this black wall. What? What? You see that? That's a snow cloud right there. Maybe we'll get another blizzard. Guess what? I had Chipotle again. Haha. That guy honked at me because I was walking after the timer counted down. When you're driving, you hate pedestrians. When you're a pedestrian, you hate cars. Welcome to the city. Every now and then I like to come to Nordstrom Rack, see if anything, you know, is cool that I want to buy. I'd say 40% of the time I actually get anything, so I'd say less than that. So you're not gonna find like amazing stuff every single time, but you never know what little magical treasures you'll find here. All right, pro tip time with Mr. Maxx, and that is gonna be to invest in some shoe trees. Now there are some expensive ones that have maybe better features or different types of wood or whatnot, but generally a cedar shoe tree for 99% of you guys and where you are in your shoe career will be absolutely fine. These are what I use. You can get 2 for like 27. This is not only going to help keep the form of your shoe, it is going to help pull moisture out, it's going to keep them from being stanky, and it's great because you can put a shoe tree in your shoe and then you put like a little shoe bag over it when you're traveling, and then it won't smush them. So if you have any shoes that you maybe have spent, usually leather I definitely would do, but if any shoe that you spent like over $100 on, why not? Because these are really cheap. And then if anyone looks in your closet like, what is that? You'd be like, yeah, it's a shoe tree. It's trees for my shoes. Nordstrom Rack is a great place to get shoes. For example, Clark's Desert Boot, right? Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's like the same thing, right? I did not buy them here, but you could buy them here. One of the shoes I wear all the time, which you guys ask me about, are these Cole Haans right here that I snagged up on a video a long time ago. It's like a cool rusty color, but look at that, Cole Haan. You might even be able to find them if you go to your local Nordstrom Rack. Then you can be just like Maxx. Woo, get in there. So I have a lot of things that I probably spent too much money on, and sometimes on clothes I do buy things that cost a lot of money or cost more than I would normally spend. But sometimes, like I look at this sweater and I'm like, you know what? This is a nice looking sweater. I was like, you know, it's a cool color. I don't have a lot of sweaters. I like it. It looks warm. It looks comfortable. Kind of something different. But I mean, even here, it's still like $60. This is originally $140. Like, even at $60, I'm like, it ain't that cool. When I look at certain things, I have like a price value in my head of what I think it should cost, realistically. I mean, certain brands are not gonna have that, but like that sweater, I'd be like, $35 is what I would like to pay for that sweater. $60? Nope. So I can't really hear myself talk because in the headphones I'm listening to some soothing R&B by my main boy Drake. If you guys are aware of the Sleepy Time playlist, it's actually an anytime playlist. You can listen to it at any time. It's very, very cold. Got these little earmuffs, and anyone who is thinking, you know, you can't be manly wearing earmuffs, well, you guys, your ears will just be cold and mine will be warm, so, nah. Alright, headed to the gym. I always like to think back of when I started training, about like how my mindset was when I went to the gym. And I remember back in the day when I trained at my school gym that I got kicked out of for filming. I remember, not to go on like a little tangent, but I remember emailing them. I was like, yeah, my channel is somewhat large. You know, I think if I film, I can promote for the school. I'm at a 30,000 subscribers. And like, it's crazy how much I've grown since then. But anyway, I used to go to the gym, and like, especially for bench day, I'd always start out with incline press because I just wanted to like impress other people about how much I could incline press, because that mattered, right? Same with like leg press. I wish I could leg press, but anyway, I'd go in, like the first movement I would do would be incline dumbbell press, and I'd be able to do like the 90, I think I got up to like the 90s for like maybe 3 sets of like 6 or 5 or something like that, and I was like, yes! And that was like my only goal, to increase my incline bench press. And now I'm on much more of a structure because I care more about now the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift. But it's kind of interesting how your mindset changes in the gym. Who knows, guys? It could be CrossFit Maxx 2017. Look how big the tires are on this bicycle. Look at these things. It's like off-road tires. What? So we're obviously not at the gym. I started to film at the gym and I was like, nothing really exciting is happening, so I didn't want to just film footage to film footage. So I was like, if it's gonna be boring lifting footage, I don't want to put it in there, and like me eating the sandwich is more entertaining maybe than the lifting footage I could have done. You know this chair that I bought, right? And I was talking about how comfy it is. Whenever I sit down on it, it's like all the cushion after like 5 minutes from my butt like moves over, and then it's just like hard. I'm like, dang it, I got tricked. Now I gotta get like another cushion for it or something. I'm like, after like 10 minutes, it ain't that comfy. Dang it. So it's Friday night right now, and it's gonna be pretty casual. This weekend I'm very busy, so I'm working on, remember I was on that rooftop and I was telling you guys a secret project? Well, I need to work on that because I'm hoping to launch it in like 2 weeks. It's gonna be really cool. It's not like a product or anything. It's nothing to do with Everforward. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I think you're gonna like it. But tomorrow, Saturday, I have heavy deadlifts, but we also have to do the photo shoot for the magazine that I did the interview for a couple videos ago. Hopefully that's gonna happen tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm driving up to Maryland to do some photo shoot and promo stuff with the photographer that I talked about in the last video. So I'm really, really excited about that. So I'm gonna take you guys along with that. So tonight I'm gonna edit videos and eat this sandwich. And that's about it. By the way, this is one of the things that I snagged at the Polo outlet. It's like a long sleeve. It's kind of got a cool color to it. One bad thing about long sleeves is that you can't ever, like if it gets hot, you can't just pull up a sleeve because you'll stretch out the armhole. Especially when you got, you know, some big forearms like me, you know what I'm saying? So one thing I bought at the grocery store, oh, I hope these are pina colada, that'd be so good, is these are like for ants. Look how small these things are. Okay, just doing some laundry this morning. Wash my clothes. What's the #1 rule your parents tell you? Check all your pockets, right? Look what's in here. Dang it, it's my wireless adapter thing. Does it still work? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Dang it. All right, so I'm headed to the gym. We got my suit jacket and suit. We have some shoes and a couple different Everforward shirts and some pants. And we have like my camera gear and stuff. Very, very excited about this. Not sure what to expect. So it's 1 o'clock now. I'm gonna go and work out before and then shower at the gym. So I also have like some shower stuff. Do I need to bring a towel? I should probably bring a towel. I don't know if the towel's there, like nice ones, but yeah, so I'm gonna work out, do heavy deadlifts, and then we have the photo shoot at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna get there, maximum effort, clean up, and then suit up. Today's variation of choice, 3-inch block deadlift pull. Let's do it. Main goal while doing these, to successfully do them, but to be as fast as possible and explosive as possible. Gotta get amped up. Okay, just like last time, we're going from 5:45 up to 6:35. It's a big jump, but I'm only planning on maybe one more attempt after this, so conserving that energy. 6:35, let's do it. Okay, that went slower than I wanted it to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna try to go for a variation PR. Last time I hit 6:55. We're gonna go 6:60. Now a 2.5 on each side is not that much, but this is about to be the heaviest extra 5 pounds of my life. there's a good example. Last time when I hit 655, I think I did it in 3 seconds. 5 more pounds, like 5 weeks later. Couldn't budge it, but my maximum effort for the day was 635 today. So I'm talking to Nick Wright on text, and he was asking me, because I told him I missed this variation, he's like, do you plan on Conjugate forever? Like, have you made more gains now on the Conjugate? I've been making progress with Conjugate for, I mean, consecutively the past like 5 months, and I'm technically the strongest I've ever been on this training. I really enjoy training. I was talking to him how much of like a different world 600 to 700 on deadlift is than 500 to 600. Respectively on bench, 315 to 405 is way different than 225 to 315. And if you guys ever really thought how much longer you're gonna be lifting, like think about it. If you're in your 20s, you hopefully have like, what, another 30 years to be lifting. Your goal should be to make that 30 years enjoyable. Because if you think that you're gonna be hitting PRs for 30 years and they're gonna be monumental, you on the juice, baby. All right, so we are all done with training, and now what I did is I'm putting on like basically a suit jacket. So this is Cade, he is a photographer doing the shoot for Virginia Lifting, and so we basically are gonna set up some stuff right here, and I'm gonna put like a suit jacket on, and the idea is to kind of combine my lifting personality as well as my fashion. And we'll have this underneath, so it'll be kind of cool. So I'm gonna set the camera up maybe and show you kind of what behind the scenes. I'm gonna try to get on the rings without ripping my jacket. Now we're down in the CrossFit area, which is like the first floor, so we're not as much in people's way upstairs. Okay, so we're all done, and now I had permission to do this, but a lot of people didn't know that I was going to be doing this, and I felt extremely bad getting in people's way and messing up people's workouts. It's not what I want to do, and I thank Balance Gym. Huge shout out to my gym, Balance Gym. If you guys are ever in the DC area, come here. Huge thanks to them for letting us do this. It's not like a common thing, so I'm gonna go like apologize to every single person upstairs and be like, hey, I would hate me if I was like working out right now. So, okay, so my camera battery died, but like I was saying, this was amazing, and it's so awesome. Like every time like an opportunity like this comes up, it blows my mind, because I'm like, did you mean to send this to me? You sure you meant to send it to me? You want to write a magazine article on me? And you know, all this would not be possible if it wasn't for you watching the channel, enjoying the content, coming back, you know, every video after video after video, and it's just so awesome. This is definitely a huge passion of mine, and I want to continually make it better. Ever forward, guys.
I let the disc record drop, you was staying right below me. We must have played it 100 times, you was going to bed for the head.
That new Drake though! I'm so excited for views. Way up. So it is a little after 7 and I'm headed back into the city. The owner of Ape Athletics, Peter, it was his birthday a couple days ago, and we're having a birthday dinner in DC, so I'm gonna go do that, then I have to come back and edit up the video and do some work. I can't really go out tonight because I have to get up early, because the next video is going to be a little road trip that I'm taking to Maryland to do actually another photo shoot, some promotional stuff. So really excited about tomorrow. So I'm going to go enjoy dinner. I'm not going to take any cameras. So I hope you enjoyed the video and give it a thumbs up. And the next one's going to be equally as cool, just like all of them. Not every other video, but all the video. You know what I'm saying? Potato Max out.